What guidance would you provide to an individual beginning a career in risk management or looking to advance in the field?
Well, I think a career in risk management is really exciting. I think there's a few common attributes, though, that are really important to be successful. The first one is to be really curious and to want to learn new things, and also to have a certain ability to jump from one topic to the next, and to see really connecting the dots between different topics. And in most companies, risk management is relatively small function, so the information circulates quite well, and so you can make these connections that maybe are more difficult to make for people in the first line. I would say it's important to listen a lot, because again, the first line colleagues will have a great understanding of their risk, and you need to be able to understand where they're coming from so that you can influence. Most of the time we're there to advise the business and provide guidance, so it's important to have a certain level of influence, and therefore you need some credibility for people to listen to you. And then I think integrity is absolutely essential. Again, we're a line of defense, and therefore we have to be trusted.
I think it's totally right what you say. I think you can't be afraid to challenge the status quo. And also, if you do identify risks, it's not just the problem you're identifying, it's the solution as well to help the business.
Yeah, so a phrase I've heard recently that I really like, it's not yes but this is yes if, yeah. And so that you come up with a solution effectively. And I think there can be a little bit of a view that risk can sort of stand in the way of getting things done, but if you do risk properly, you're enabling, in fact, the company to progress with its eyes wide open, and also to be able to course correct if things starts to go a little bit off piste. Can you talk about how your career has developed since you've been here?
I mean, the role itself is so diverse, so I've been able to get involved in all sorts in terms of looking at climate risk, looking at deep dives, looking at BAU activities, and really trying to embed the risk function in the business. So it's been a really broad role, but very challenging, which has been great.
So Farah, do you have any advice for people considering a career in risk management?
I think continuous learning is really important, and I think a lot of the culture now within businesses is they're prepared to find a mentor within the business to direct those talents that have just started off in their career. So I think finding a business that supports that is really important, but the continuous learning is really important as well, and staying abreast of market developments.
Right, and I guess, going to industry conferences, reading, just being generally curious.
Absolutely, and I think the resource out there is so diverse. It's just a case of continually looking into that. So the Lloyd's market have got various aspects in terms of how you can develop your knowledge, and there's so many publications out there. So it's just that continuous learning that you need to do.